Man, oh man. No. Ha! There's nothing to eat.
Hey, you forgot to do the milk lap.
Really? Do I really have to do a spin around the cereal
Don't raise
bowl?
your voice at me.
You got it.
Yeah. So, remember how you finished last season? How could you lose that bad?
Wait. Who the heck am I even talking to? Remote, please?
You thought you were gonna get away. You lost pretty bad.
Now it is time. The moment you guys have all been waiting for, the comeback season. We are going to be starting a new season. Look at this, a blank slate. But before we do anything, before we get into week number 1, BCA packs are back. Now, if you guys open your Xboxes right now or PS3s, and you guys are not seeing this, it is because this was a while back. So every time BCA packs promotions appear, you have 3 opportunities to open up packs. So 3 packs. Here we go. Number 1 pack. As soon as I was looking at this card, I go to the right once and I get Kerry Williams, the 86 overall. Listen, I know this card might not sell for a lot, but at the time I was excited, alright? Let me have my fun. Alright, I'm kidding. So, I looked at the rest of the card, obviously, nothing. Yup, nothing. And then a stadium. Okay, nothing. Here comes BCA pack number 2. Oh no! We get Joe Thomas. I meant to say oh yes, because that card is pretty expensive. And I also need pretty good guards on my team. What the heck? His twin brother? Joe Thomas number 1 and Joe Thomas number 2. Since this card is pretty expensive, I decided to actually sell one of them. He's on auction right now, so you got, the money hasn't come in yet, but I'm waiting on my coins from that Joe Thomas card. But right now, you guys see my team: pass offense, defensive front, defensive secondary is looking too nice. I feel like, we're gonna be unstoppable this season. Hopefully this is it. I'm tired of losing in the playoffs, so let's go ahead and kick this off. You see EJ Manuel. Other than the playoffs, this dude looked like Tom Brady late in the 4th quarter. And here, it took us a while, but we finally go up on the scoreboard. It's late in the 1st half, and we kick off the 2nd half now. The score is tied up. Look at EJ Manuel going deep to one of his favorite targets, Steve Smith. I mean, he's been doing that all year long. EJ Manuel now a lot of time in the pocket. He is gonna go for the touchdown on his own. A nice scramble right there. So that is gonna, make things 14-14 now. You see, 4th quarter, I went with the quarterback wrap. If you can't contain a quarterback, that is a pretty good play to do. But EJ, what in the world? EJ Manuel. The dude was at the 1-yard line and he fumbled. Somebody needs to give me a break right now. So my opponent came out with Steve Young. Steve Young scrambles out, finds his target, and that is a touchdown. So I have about 2 minutes to work with. This is it. I always talk about me having clutch genes. This is it. I gotta prove it. LaShawn McCoy, I decided to dive. If I scrambled to the outside, maybe if I ran to the outside, maybe I could have gotten a touchdown. No, on 4th and 5, I get it. Jimmy Graham, and a bold move right here. I'm going for it I'm going for it. I'm going for the extra 2 points, and I get taken down. What a way to start off the brand new season. Yes, I mean, I don't know what I was thinking. At the moment, I thought I could, do everything. And I went for the 2-point conversion. I couldn't get it. So here we go with week number 2. We're, on the hunt for our first win. And LaShawn McCoy, he's been big, man. I mean, we sold the BCA LaShawn McCoy, but the gold LaShawn McCoy has been big. So here comes Jordy Nelson. Again, it's been a low-scoring game. Jordy Nelson finds a nice, room right there in the field. Gets a good reception, and then Jimmy Graham is going to top things off right here. We're going to go up 14-0. And to start off the second half, look at my boy Barry Sanders. Yes, we're diving in swimming pools, and we're missing. We're not hitting our heads, but we're missing. And Barry Sanders gets a long rushing play right there, and then my opponent finds the end zone. So that's his first time going in. And here comes LaShawn McCoy. Like I said, man, this guy, I don't know what to say. So my opponent did stop me for a field goal. The score now is 17-7. So he could still come back. Look at Phil Rivers in the pocket. He gets sacked. 4 seconds left. 3 seconds, 2, 1, and he does not have timeout. So that is how I walked away with my first win of the season. So it feels good. We're getting back into the flow. I don't want to think about that 2-point conversion in week 1. So here's week number 3. This is how it started. My opponent goes for a I was about to cuss. My opponent went for the fake field goal, and he got a touchdown. I just want to cry, but EJ Manuel goes deep once again. Deja vu. Steve Smith, the man is still clutch. I don't know. He's been in the game for a while, people. He's been in the game for a while, and he's still getting it done. Here comes Jimmy Graham. We needed this one. We were down by 3. He goes in for a touchdown. I mean, these dudes have all been doing their thing, and once again, Steve Smith on the outside is too much. And to end things off, LaShawn McCoy goes in for a 1-yard touchdown. Just like that, we have had the biggest lead of the game. And, after that fake field goal, I don't know, something happened to me. I was pretty upset, I don't like when somebody does those fake special teams. It just makes me mad. So I just kept on pouring it in. I just kept on pouring up and lighting up the scoreboard. And you see, it was pretty bad. So the score is 43-25. That's how it ends. So finally, we got some momentum back-to-back games where we have won. So next up, what I decided to do, at the time, this card was pretty, it was pretty popular. The Alshon Jeffrey fantasy card, 90 overall. So this is going to be probably the best receiver overall-wise, the best overall receiver that I purchased. Next up, I got Chris Johnson. If you guys haven't used the BCA Chris Johnson, 98 speed, 98 acceleration, if you put that recipe in a pot, you're going to get a nice supper. I'm telling you, you guys are going to see what's about to happen. So here's Alshon Jeffrey, and if you guys didn't see, I also added in RG3 as well. So we kick off week number 4. This is probably one of the craziest games that I played, and you'll see why. Here comes Cam Newton. They're going for it on 4th and 9. They convert. Okay. All right. I respect it. Cam Newton once again. That was to the wrong defender. And that camera switch, man, always gets me. Look at Aqib Talib. I just hate that camera switch. I mean, I could have probably taken this one all the way, but that camera switch, made Aqib Talib run backwards for a second, but no big deal because we got 98 speed, 98 acceleration. Chris Johnson, that is automatic. So I'm not going to lie, not only was Chris Johnson doing work, but my opponent's running game was on point as well. So I love seeing running action in a game, and yep, I had no stop. So he tied things up, and I have 36 seconds to work with, and the cornerback, I thought it was one-on-one at once. Maybe I need to wear my glasses, but the corner jumped and got that interception, so he has 12 seconds to work with, and his tight end goes in for the late score. That has to be frustrating, but guess what? I got 98 acceleration, and I'm not even going to say his name, and this guy takes it all the way to the 3-yard line. We give it right back to his teammate, Darren McFadden, who punches it in and ties things up. So, we're going back and forth right here. That missed tackle right there got me pretty bad. And there goes Marshawn Lynch once again. Takes it to the 23-yard line. And I stop him for a field goal. 17-14 now. Here comes Chris Johnson. Why am I showing a kick return? It's because he is going to take it to the house. He's been doing it all in this game. I mean, the only thing he has left to do is pass for a touchdown. If you could only, add running backs as a quarterback. So my opponent comes back he has to get something going here. On that play right there, Cam Newton goes down with an injury. But, you know, he's still punching it. His running game has not fallen off. It's still working. Here comes, I believe that's Tom Brady. He gets sacked. So on 4th and goal, what is he going to do? He's stepping back. You know, he's like searching the field, and he throws it to the wrong player. My safety gets an interception late in the game. So, you know, everything is good. You know, I'm like, you know, waiting for myself to get a win. He has one timeout, and he's not even bothering to call it. So, you know, the game is over. Even if he calls a timeout, the game is over. But look what happens. I saw it coming, but I was like, you know what? It's fine. I'm still going to get a victory when I go back into the main menu. So it says connection to your peer has been lost, and look at this. I've received a loss. I'm just such a nice guy that, you know, I'm not going to show his gamer tag. I don't do that stuff, but that has to be probably one of the most frustrating things ever. What a good way to end a video, right? It's your boy AntoDaBoss, and I'm signing out. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/AntoDaBoss. Once you have done so, I will keep you guys posted when I'll be uploading all of my videos. This is also a great way to reach me if you have any questions.